Hi all, what's up y'all? Yeah, so here we are, we're doing the last day of presentations. We're doing Geogebra, and instead of regular old calculator stuff, we're doing math resources.
Yay.
Yay! So welcome to Geogebra.
Yippee.
Should I wear the shirt? Welcome to Geogebra for teaching and learning math. So Geogebra has like pretty distinct features. One of them being a calculator, which is super boring, basic Desmos stuff. We don't need that. What we do need is the math resources. And here you have free resources. Free for us poor children. Yeah, so you have plenty of resources from all around the world that are just available to you in case you want to include this into your lessons. You can look for some main topics. You can search for resources. Don't mind my funny little searches here. Way better than before. Yeah, so there's some highlighted resources. You can go over here, just identify angles around us. You can click on it. You can zoom in, have some fun with it. Use this. It's just really cute stuff. Look at this. Just a cute angle. What? This is actually so cool. Wow. Yeah, just really, you can add to favorites. Once you sign in, you can add it to favorites, and you can also assign it to a classroom. And it's just all really cool stuff. Yeah, I think the coolest feature would be from searching up resources. So if we were to go say spherical geometry, or just spherical, you can go here. And there's like a whole list of stuff here. We could explore this all we wanted, yay. But there's this over here. And look at this. Would you like to talk about this?
Sure. Every single Geogebra resource is labeled with a certain type of math. And then from there, you could look through all the other types of math that's connected to, which would be really cool. So if you had a lesson in mind and then you want to find other activities that build on that lesson, you could explore it using this map. Josh is going through trigonometry and triangles, and then he could go to kinds of triangles if he wanted to. And this also works for differentiation as well. Like if you want students to focus on a specific topic more as a way for them to review, you could look for topics easily.
Yeah, look, it's like the Big Dipper.
Could have done a triangle.
Cool. So now we're gonna sign in real quick. We don't want you doxing us, so we're gonna sign in real quick. All right, cool. So we signed in. Now we have this new button over here. Oh, it's blocked. Hello, over here. This button. It says assign. Once you assign this, assign it to either Google Classroom or a Geogebra lesson. We can change the name to like fun, and then we would have the students join, which they will in 2 seconds. Cool, we're back. So we have Professor Berge, who gladly decided to join us, and Toby acting as a student. So Toby's phone, we couldn't get Professor Berge's screen recording because it's against the rules. So now that we have 2 students, you can see over here now that the tasks are starting. Over here is doing some fun stuff with some points. Either showing how to do the steps. Toby is doing the steps. I don't think that Professor Berge really knew how to do it, which is okay. We'll get there eventually, Dr. Berge. You're really locked in.
I'm trying to show an example of doing the multiple choice and how to do the task. So I was just going through the task, and as a student, I'll have my little screen recording on the side. You can
I'll try and
all
sync
the
it up.
things.
Yeah.
You can see all the things I'm trying to do. I could enter in text. There's also a little editor, so if I want to put an equation, I could. And for some tasks, I could also check my answers again. So I have 2 more tries. I'm not answering this seriously. Sorry. Trust me, I know this concept. Yay.
W being a math teacher. But this is cool because you have, the student view, and you can just select which students you want to go to. Professor Berge made 2 parallel lines with transversals. Yeah, he's having fun. Can you tell? I hope you're having fun, Dr. Berge. Thank you for participating in our real example. Okay, what do you want to talk about now? Yeah, so then that classroom is created.
You could also go back to the lesson. You could also hide their names as well.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. So press hide names.
Hide names. Cool. And you could just remove them if need be.
And you could also pause them on a certain task if you only want them to focus on a single task at the moment.
Oh, I'm gonna be editing all that stuff because I do need to know this. You have a fun little news feed over here, which if you just click on it, there's just some like updates and stuff based on the features that they add, features that they remove, all that good stuff. Over here, you also have a fun little thing. We have your profile. You have where you save your favorites. So if I was to have this, so I was to have that as like a favorite, I could just go over here, just favorite this. Cool, and that's my favorites. Go to profile, go to favorites, and there you go. Now you have this accessible to you at all times instead of having to sort it out. So make groups.
You don't have any group codes.
It's giving me a bit of a headache. This is so cool. Sorry to point this out. It's very tiny. But this is really cool. Alright. Is there anything else that we gotta go through?
I don't think so.
Yeah, the terms of service. Thank y'all so much for watching. I hope y'all have a blessed day. Stay healthy. I'm probably right next to you, giggling and laughing. See y'all now? Some key features. Key, as in Lowe's key. Some boring stuff like Desmos. Like calculators, you have graphing, scientific, and three-dimensional. You also have some geometric tools like compasses and rulers, blah, all that boring stuff. But what we really want is some cool key features. Cooler stuff like so many gosh darned resources. Books and activities created by other Geogebros. All free to access. Mathematics web, which we'll get into.
Which we already went over before our slideshow.
You also have a newsletter, which is pretty cool. We have Toby, the newsletter host, right here. And then you have a classroom builder, which you get to integrate found resources once you search them up, and you can put them into your own classroom. You also have a student view that you can actually see what your students are doing.
They also have a curriculum that they offer, which is really cool.
Actually?
Yeah.
Cool. We knew that. Alright, moving on. Alright.
So some affordances that we could see in the GeoGebra math resources are the fact that it's interactive. So almost every resource you could discover on your own through your computer, and everything is dynamic, and it should be, all user oriented. And then another feature that we noticed was the fact that you can communicate with others. GeoGebra offers the ability to upload your own resources, so anyone around the world can upload anything.
There's also like a cute little following tab where you could like just follow creators that you really like. It's basically YouTube but for math nerds. It's really nice.
And then everything is free, including the math curriculum that we mentioned, so you don't have to pay for anything. You also have the freedom of choice, so students can also look for resources that they want to do themselves. And there's also the possibilities for linked representations, open-ended learner input, adaptivity, depending on the resources that you choose. Some constraints that we noticed, there's no pre-screening, so anyone can upload anything.
Anything.
It takes a while.
And we do mean anything.
Flashback.
Activities and stuff. Where was the thing that I first saw though? Oh, this is it. The whole searching resources thing.
You got it. We're redoing this. We're redoing this. We're redoing this.
Would you like to start instead? I'm so sorry.
No. Did you see what I mean? Look at this. Look at this. We're not including this.
You're right.
What a whole bunch of searches. Search anything. Search literally anything.
Can you blow?
Do it again. Do it again. Do it again.
Wait, does that actually go away?
Oh my god.
End of flashback.
Yeah.
Don't search.
Don't search.
Don't do that. Don't do that to yourself. No, it's not nice. And be careful with your students, because if they know about that, then this is gonna be a not fun time.
So it's up to you to figure out if a resource is useful before you assign it to your students. There are some language barriers with the community resources, so if you like a resource a lot but it's only offered in a certain language, that's a hindrance for you. And there's no automated graded for most tasks. We noticed that you have the option to have multiple choice answers, but if you have an open-ended response, you have to go through each student response by yourself, which takes a while.
Oh.
So the application that we noticed was for redefinition. And
Ready?
we have a link. Yay!
We have a link, yay. So now we're gonna clap so that we can switch seats so Toby can do it. Ready? We did it! With the power of editing.
So this is one resource that we found that was an application of redefinition, and
Toby, you're not in the camera.
Oh, Let's clap again. So this resource is an example of redefinition. It's comparing two bridges around the world, the Sydney Harbour Bridge and Newcastle. And we consider this to be redefinition because this activity probably would have been not possible in the original classroom setup. So what you can do is that you can explore the similarity between two parabolas and how they relate to structures in real life.
You could also like just mess around with the different numbers to see how the numbers affect the actual parabola itself. It's pretty cool.
And then you could see if you could estimate. Also, you could drag these around. You could see if you could estimate the parabola that matches the curves for each bridge. And then students can explore how that changes the function itself through here and all these numbers here. And it's nice that this resource has some discussion questions as well for you to use. And we also consider it to be redefinition because you're using resources made by people all over the globe. So you're inviting different perspectives that weren't available to you in the original classroom.
Yeah, like we went all the way to Sydney just to take this picture for y'all to make this. Just kidding. No, someone made this. You know, we don't have to go out of our way to go take a picture of a bridge in Sydney or find one. Someone already did this for us with all the little details, all the little things to change the actual parabola. It's actually just really cool that we're allowed to, you know, use this for free and make this a little activity in a classroom.
Yay. Nothing really to put in here.
No. Like, what is the student progress?
Nothing, because there's nothing for you to input.
Yeah, so there are different types of things. This is one that you could probably do it as a class. Right?
Yeah.
Cool. You see, we're learning stuff ourselves. That's how you redefine a classroom, by having the teacher learn. That's not the definition of it.
Let's go back.
Let's go back. That's right. good save. So connections to this is so itchy. So connections to educational psych. Some of the motivations being it's very recreational. So as you saw by the other activity, we had two bridges. It's just really cool to see different ways you could do stuff. You can also present the challenge to students. So if there are a given number of tasks, you have the students kind of almost race to finish as many tasks as possible, or try and come up with a solution to the thing. There's a lot of ways that you can present a challenge, and there's a lot more motivations, but the biggest one being that it's fun, in my opinion, and probably hopefully in the students' opinions as well. Individual differences and differentiation. Students can be assigned different tasks that are designed to suit their needs, which is always a great thing to have students, you know, go at their own pace. And yes, students can encounter material in different ways, as we said, recreational activities, thanks to the diverse resources offered on Geogebra. Yeah, there's diversity and there's fun.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you so much for watching. We are so sorry. Well, we actually, is it finished?
Yeah.
That's it? Just gonna call it there.
Can you blow my whistle, baby, let me know. Girl, I'm gonna show you how to do it, and we start real slow. You just put your lips together when you come real close.